of the questions was how can we deal with this uncertainty in our consultation day?
Ah, yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think we have to change our attitude to uncertainty. There's been a fear of uncertainty, especially in young doctors. And it's probably the fault of the earlier generations like mine. My daughter blames everything that is wrong with the world on my generation. Partly they're right. I think some of the problem is to do with evidence-based medicine and to do with guidelines, because guidelines have begun to give the impression that there is a right answer in every situation. There is not a right answer in any situation. Well, perhaps if you have a broken arm, it needs to be straightened. But there are very few completely straightforward situations, particularly in general practice. And so people have become afraid of not knowing what is wrong with somebody. But we don't know what's wrong with most people. And that's fine, as long as we pay attention and we use time to help with the diagnosis. We don't have to have a right answer immediately. We can take time. We can see someone again in an hour or a week or a month and see what is happening. So we don't need to know immediately. We need to be able to hold the uncertainty, because the great thing about uncertainty is it doesn't close off any thinking. It's better to be uncertain and stay uncertain than to say, it must be this, and stop thinking about all these other things it might be. So there's a wonderful sort of freedom in the uncertainty, because it helps you to keep thinking. Am I making any sense at all? So, and I also think that it helps to resist the tendency in our societies to tell other people what to do. Everybody wants to tell other people what to do. Doctors are particularly bad. I'm sure the nurses will agree. Doctors are particularly bad at knowing what someone else should do. I think we should be less certain about what other people should do, unless we understand more before we make these sort of statements. So the uncertainty keeps you thinking, and it keeps you a little bit humble. You know, humble, yeah. So that's why I like uncertainty.